What's up, guys? I'm back for the Crown Jewel 2025 review. What you know appeared on ESPN, and no, I did not watch this. So I'm just letting you know, guys, I did not watch it, but you know, I watched the highlights. You know, I read to see what happened. So you're still gonna get my opinion. It sucks because I know we don't get the ratings like I normally give for the matches and all of that, but at least you know if you gonna know if I think this show was a good show or not. And honestly, this show had a horrible build, and this was got to be one of the most lackluster, meaningless. Boy, this was like on a level of a Saturday night main event. Just didn't really mean much. None of these matches really meant much at all, and had anything really important on the line. As you can see in the headline, Rollins and Vancouver captured the WWE Crown Jewel titles at WWE Crown Jewel. So there you go. You let Seth win and you let Stephanie win when you know Tiffany and Cody are more favored, in my honest opinion, especially when it comes to the titles. But so okay, we let them win on the night where it didn't really matter. Like who cares if any of y'all won this? It don't mean anything. And then they want to charge you $30 to watch a whole bunch of pointless matches that don't mean nothing. All right, let's start. Bronson Reed defeats Roman Reigns in the Australian street fight. Now, this disgusted me. When I seen this and heard this completely disgusted me because I'm just so tired of the burial of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is a big enough star to really draw attention and build this company back up just like he held it down during the C19 era. So this guy definitely has the potential, but instead we got to see him waste another PLE match against a Bronson Reed who ain't doing nothing, who is still like a jobber. Not and you know it kind of upsets me because I see some people online saying that they think that they should pass the torch and this is the passing of a torch when in reality it's none of that. How in the world is this a passing of the torch when Bronson Reed is not being built up to be strong in any type of manner? There is no reason why Bronson Reed should even be fighting Roman Reigns. He's not even on his level. It's like people got short term memory too. It's like what was Bronson Reed doing before he joined Seth Rollins' new group? The dude was just a jobber losing every feud that he was in and a jobber. So what makes you think Mr. H is gonna book him good now if he didn't even book him good in the past? Notice he don't even keep Seth Rollins really around Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Notice that he hasn't sent them for any tag team titles, no titles, or nothing of that. Notice he just keeps having them have these pointless ass matches where it doesn't really matter who wins or who loses. But Roman losing here is terrible because it's like, why are you weakening him? And I understand Jay Uso and the Usos got involved, which was ridiculous. Here it go, just like kind of like with Kyrie Zane and EO and them. Like here it go, one person tries it. Well, no, it was the other match actually. I know it was a match recently where somebody was supposed to help and they ended up costing them. I think it was the Bailey Lyra one. Now that I think about it, here it go. Usos run out to try to help Roman. They accidentally spear Roman through a table, so they come out not to help at all. Braun Breaker still gets to interfere, and Bronson Reed hits the tsunami and wins. Like, what's the point of even having this match? Roman already beat him last time in the last PLE. Oh, he sent you on the stretcher, so y'all got to fight again so he can beat you this time. Roman Reigns should not be losing to no damn Bronson Reed. It took forever for Roman Reigns to even lose to Cody. Now he's losing to a jobber like Bronson Reed, who's clearly not even being built up. This win is not going to build Bronson nothing. It's not going to do anything for him. Again, why in the world would Triple H magically book Bronson Reed good when he booked him like trash before the Seth stuff? And again, Seth ain't even really with him. He's booking Seth to be in different storylines, doing different stuff. He ain't even aligning them together. Kind of pissed off about this because it's like, how can Roman lose like that? Like, come on, man. And this is just be annoying that this feud continues. Now Roman's fighting Braun Breaker in another meaningless tag match. It's just lame. Nothing for Roman Reigns. You could be doing so much more better with Roman Reigns, but you have him lose to a jobber. Come on now. This is just horrible. That was a bad start. Again, why is Roman Reigns starting the show? This dude is bigger than life, and he's starting the show. Just shows you Mr. H clearly does not care about Roman Reigns and wants to clearly water down his character like no other. Stephanie Vacure defeats Tiffany Stratton to win the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. So I think this was a clean victory. Let me see. The center of the universe again tried to land the prettiest moonsault ever, but Valkyrie moved out of the way. Valkyrie did hit a corkscrew splash to win. So it was a clean victory, which I do like. I mean, Tiffany needs to take a loss. She wins way too much, and she's boring as hell. But at the same time, this is pointless. This ain't gonna. I don't even think Stephanie gonna have this belt for much longer. Triple H coming out cringy as hell after they win the title. He's just super cringe too. Like this stuff doesn't matter. I mean, Tiffany needs to lose though, cause she just be winning all the time. They didn't even have a real feud, nothing spectacular. Again, this was a pointless match. So what does it really matter? John Cena defeats AJ Styles. Now, a lot of people were liking this match, and they were talking about, how this was almost like a masterclass. I mean, in my honest opinion, I do think this was a fun, cool match. I mean, it's John Cena, AJ Styles, so you would expect at least something solid, anyways, right? Both of these dudes are pretty solid. It was a finisher spam fest, I will admit. It was and it does make AJ look ridiculous when he loses the Dom all easily. But I mean, I still think the match was cool though. I think it is cool to watch all y'all hit. It was kind of weird a little bit. It was cool though to see all y'all hitting all these different finishers on each other. I guess it was kind of like the Brock match a little bit when it just comes to the spamming the finishers. But I guess this probably was the best match on the card for the night because nobody cares about Roman Bronson. Like who cares? I don't care about these two dudes fighting. Roman shouldn't even be fighting them to begin with. Bronson shouldn't even be on his level. And I ain't really care about Stephanie Tiffany either because it don't matter. This match, okay, this was a little something to me. I do believe this match, Cena and AJ Styles, was worth a watch. I do. Then we got hold on, let me see. They ain't showing nothing, right? Any backstage segments? Let me see. I see photos and stuff. Okay. Um Then we had Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defeat the Kabuki Warriors. Another, again, you want people to spend money for this garbage. This is definitely the worst storyline right now in the WWE, which made no sense. Again, only there to protect Rhea Ripley. That storyline was only created so Io can turn on her people to protect Rhea. So when Rhea goes against Io, they're not going to be with her. So that they had to just make an excuse, make Oscar turn into a demon for no damn reason. You already know they were gonna win, too. I mean, at least let the Kabuki Warriors win. Do something a little cool. Nope, Rhea gets to win in her hometown again. This is just boring, not even really worth watching, and a very stupid storyline. If you it was all about Rhea Ripley pretty much and beating up her so-called friend Io's friends. When you know you're gonna be fighting her, just like with Tiffany and Stephanie, you know you're gonna be fighting her. Seth Rollins defeat. Hold on, did we skip a match? Yes, we did. We skipped the match, didn't we? All right, Kiana James and Julia. Where is that match at? Well, no, that match already happened. Right, Roman. Right, that was one. Stephanie, that's two. Cena, that's three. Oh, okay. No, we ain't missed nothing. Right, it was only 5 matches. It was only 5 matches, right? And then Seth Rollins defeats Cody Rhodes to win the men's crown jewel championship. And then Mr. H came after all cringy with Seth afterwards. The match, I didn't really see the match, but a lot of people said it was boring compared to the Cena match, and I would probably agree because we've seen Cody Seth fight before, and it would be hard for them to outdo that Cena AJ. So maybe not the best match around this time, but a very predictable ending. And Seth did have to cheat to win, which protected Cody a little bit, but very predictable. Like nobody thought Cody was gonna win this anyways. And here we go. It doesn't really matter. None of these matches mattered. And that was the biggest problem about this pay-per-view. Nothing mattered. And the feuds and the builds were terrible. Cody and Seth, they had an okay build to their feud. It was okay. EO and Rhea shit was garbage. Is I don't know what. John Cena and AJ basically didn't have no feud, and then made AJ come out and say we don't need storylines, and then throwing AJ in random matches. I mean, where was the bills at for these matches, right? right? Stephanie, Tiffany, no Bill, no feud. They ain't even they just was on teams, no real feud. What? Oh, what? They Roman got a little storyline going with this, but it's stupid. It's just Roman should not be doing this. And it's sad because Roman is over like no other, but Mr. Ace wastes his time and doesn't book him in anything important. It even has him lose in the PLE to a Bronson Reed, who was a jobber and still is a jobber, but definitely was a jobber before the Seth stuff and still is. I've already explained how if they were really important, why is Mr. Ace not sending them to no titles or nothing really important? You're burying a Roman Reigns who doesn't even have a title and who's been watered down. This is nothing, mattered. Nothing mattered. I'm trying to think, was anything cool? Right, the John Cena AJ Styles thing. That was the only like cool thing. And I can't give you more than that because that didn't have a few. So 2 out of 0, man. 2 out of 10, man. Because you didn't even build it right. You didn't even build it. And yeah, that was a match worth watching, but it still was pointless. Okay, John Cena won. And he ain't even supposed to be doing something with Brock who falling for nothing with no title. I would definitely not spend $30. I feel like I'm not missing out on anything when it comes to this, right? The ESPN stuff. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. This is just not good, guys. This is not good at all. So yeah. I hope y'all take care. Have a good one. That was Crown Jewel, a big waste of time. And Raw probably is finna be another big waste of time. Now they're finna waste their time with more probably pointless war games or matches that don't mean anything. Like nothing is just meaning anything no more. Like I know Raw is about to suck. I know it. I know it. Cause Crown Jewel sucks. SmackDown sucked. Roman shouldn't be losing thanks to his cousins. Why he's trying to boost them? How is he boosting them? But then they keep losing, just like the Usos. You just had them lose on Raw, and then now they're helping Roman lose. So what's the point of even doing the storyline like you doing something for Jay? Everything is just a send off and BS. Oh, let's pretend Roman is boosting Jay up to some type of level, but he keeps losing and then making Roman lose so they can be at odds again. What they do? Why the Kabuki Warriors are at odds again? Why the Street Profits are at odds again? What a coincidence. But I mean, come on now. But JD and Finn Balor, they're tight as I don't know what. But Finn's not cool as at odds with Dominic. Come on now. Can y'all read between the lines here? Come on, guys. Well, the whole YS6, which got like 5, 6 members, they ain't feuding each other. They ain't fighting each other. They could all just be Magic cool and tight. And then this creepy, goofy group. Next thing you know, the MFT is finna fall apart. Look how he turned Solo and Jacob against each other. When Jacob first started getting hot. Oh, let's just turn Solo and Jacob against each other. All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this Crown Jewel, man. That's why they call it Crown Full, because you would have to be a fool, really, to enjoy this, especially if you know what's going on, what's been happening through the years. Please hit that like button. Let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe. This was just bad. And it just really looks like Raw ain't going to be no better. So, peace out. Y'all take care.